Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. First and goal as the long kick return sets him up close to the goal line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Hey, I know it's only the first time, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A completion sets up a second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's free around the 15. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, Chris, if you look where this drive started, it's a nice first down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Powers through. He breaks into the clear. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Pitch play to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Gets some space around the 30. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's caught downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And, boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's running out of time here. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Running back with the football. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback still with the football. Has the first down and more. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Looking to throw it on first down. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Going to hand it off to the back. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to pass this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on purpose.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Powerful running into the secondary. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Kansas.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Jayhawks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on the screen now. A quick spin move. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
And I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Jayhawks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Wow, love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it near the end zone. When they stop him just short, the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Powering through. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field. Send the back in motion.
Second down, looking to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Jayhawks will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back. That
gain makes it second and medium. going to run it here. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Hands it off on the counter. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
Really good patience here from the back. And anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping get even more yards.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll try the option play here. Got the first down, now looking for more. Breaking through defenders. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll try a pass here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Jayhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Passes the 40. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
He's got it for a big gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They got some things to work out here. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Kansas. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Going after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On first and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
And, Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-tying touchdown. And now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. The offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Notre Dame.
And the hands team able to recover the football. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.